This is Vepaja, and I'm going to check out a different game. This is called Drakensang. Let's start a new game, since I haven't played this at all yet.
I am turning to you in what are now dark times. Much has happened over the past few years. I have become embroiled in matters that can now scarcely be untangled. In order to achieve this, I desperately need an outsider, an unknown face. My house is situated on the Prayer Square in Ferdak, opposite the temple. I know I can count on your help. May Avis be with you on your journey. Your old friend, Ardo. P.S. If I'm not there when you arrive, my caretaker will be able to tell you where to find me.
That don't sound good. Baron of Oxenmead, huh? What do I want to be? Let's be a warrior. What the hell? Warrior is an archetypical hero, highly respected by the common people and bound to follow a comprehensive code of honor. He completed his training at an academy where he learned the arts of heavy weapons and armor, as well as how to dance at the royal court. Adventure points 286. Okay. Character sheet. The character sheet displays all the game relevant values of a character. On the left hand side of the sheet you will find the basic values. On the right hand section you can switch between 6 tabs at the top to show views of inventory talents, combat talents, special skills, spells, and recipe book. By clicking on the character portrait on the right hand edge of the screen you will probably see just one at first, but others may be added later. You can switch between characters. In many cases, you will receive useful tips when you move your mouse over the words and objects. Right-clicking often brings up a context menu containing further options. Okay, let's get out of this. We'll figure this out as we go. I'm just weird that way. Courage, cleverness, intuition, charisma, dexterity, agility, strength and constitution, courage. Oh, so I don't have any of this as yet. Because it doesn't let me raise or lower anything yet. Oh, wow. Short sword or a knife? Okay, but that was... How do I equip it? Okay. Oh. Let's start the game. Quest: an invitation from an old friend has been updated. Okay, that's this shit. That's glowing. My old friend and mentor Ardo of Borstock sent me a letter with the urgent request that I visit him in Ferdak. Naturally, I packed my belongings and set out to see him at once. And so, okay. Not what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to... Why did it turn me around? Because I'm assuming I'm going this way. Okay, yeah, so what? Does it tell me where I'm going? It's out all the way. All I can do is go up and down. I can't go side to side. Why does it turn me around? There's no... Okay, continue. Okay, well, I guess we're going this way. Considering it kicks us back every time we go the other way.
Hold on. I have to exchange a few words with you.
Really, you do? So we have many problems here that I don't know where to start. The first, the reinforcements didn't turn up and now Furdock has been sealed off. All the while there's a pack of bloodthirsty murderers roaming the countryside. I'd like to know what's really going on at the moment. Only dignitaries and travelers of good repute are given a pass to enter the city. Be that as it may, I have urgent business in Furdock. Is this invitation from Viscount Bostock sufficient? The Viscount is a respectable man, but you won't get past Inspector Nandor without two attesters willing to vouch for your good character. Nandor is the customs inspector, and he decides who can enter the city of Furdock at this time. Then I will find two attesters and present myself to the customs inspector. Thank you for the information. Excuse me, may I have asked you? Let's ask him a few questions. Do you know anyone who could testify? Is there anything else I should know? Yes, there's one small thing. If you want to earn some money, you can help us hunt down these murderous scoundrels. Nandor has put up a reward of 2 silver thalers for each of those rogues. All you need to do is bring him their badges. Okay, tell me more about this gang of murderers. What should I say? There's always been plenty of tramps in the dark forest, but these fellows are different. They don't just take people's money, they cut their victims' throats and leave them for dead. These fellows are as bloodthirsty as they come. Even if I had enough men, we'd soon take care of them. But without reinforcements, there's nothing we can do. Okay, let's add some more questions. Do you know anyone who could testify? Perhaps an old codger came past here just the other day. Brimborium, or Randorium, or something like that. He had 2 young fellows with him, one dumber than the other, but they did seem to be very respectable folks, and the old man sounded ever so important when he spoke. Perhaps he can help you. Okay. I wonder how I can convince him to help me. Where can I find him? Well, he had this document with him, something about the Duke of Gareth, or some other bigwig. He was headed for the Jagged Blade. That's the local inn. You should be able to find him there, if he hasn't continued on his way. Thank you, Sergeant. You've been a great help. I shall go to the Jagged Blade at once. See, I wish just moving the mouse would work. I have to right click or hold the right mouse button down to turn the screen at all.
I'm terribly sorry you were robbed, but my hands are tied.
But it's an ancient heirloom, and of course, I'd be extremely grateful.
I'd like to, but I have strict orders.
What a fool! This isn't some waitress you have before you, but my sister Selena, the queen of the mountebanks.
Don't be such a show-off, little man. I'll go and report to Sergeant Erland, but only for the lady's sake.
Yes?
Leiston of Ragathshaft, and I'm traveling to Furdock. I overheard your conversation with the guard by chance. Oh, then you know I was robbed. The thief stole the very valuable diadem. It was a family heirloom. That is most regrettable. Is there anyone in particular who you suspect? I'm sorry. Okay, let's help her. Well, it was... Go ahead and say it, sister. It was Draenor. Your beloved Draenor. Hamlock, you old crow, keep your nose out of my affairs. If you had listened to me back then, you would have had less problems now. Oh, stop your quarreling. It's unbearable. If you have to keep interrupting, then at least tell me how I can get to Furdock. Well, just ignore that little weasel. Even if Draenor is involved in all this, I don't think that it is his idea. Please find my beloved Draenor. In return, I will help you reach Furdock. Alright, Selena, I'll help you. But do you have any idea where Draenor might be hiding? Try looking for Uncle Bagthumper. He is an old friend of Draenor. I can't say that I like him, but perhaps he knows something. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind all this. Can I ask you more questions? Of course. Nander is at the border crossing leading to Furdock. Just follow the road, you can't miss it. Okay, thank you for the information, I'll be on my way. Nothing more I really want to ask her. Okay, so I'm assuming this is a store? Alchemist.
What do you
What do you-
want from old Aurelia?
I have 4 ducats. Oh, that's what I have. Weapon ball. The slightly singed smelling silver paste increases the effectiveness of any metal blade, adding to the damage inflicted. Woe betide anyone who faces such a blade. Can I just X out of here, or... No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. So how do I equip this? Drop, look, pose. There's no equip? Okay. Now I can equip stuff. Simple bandages and a wooden shield. Okay. That's what I was wanting to do.
What? Who are you in Feck's name?
What? No, or I mean, yes, but I had nothing to do with the theft of her diadem. That may be true, otherwise you would have left town long ago. I thought you might have an idea where I can find Draenor. Perhaps there's a strange man at Selena's show earlier who couldn't take his eyes off her. But whereas everyone else had their eyes glued to her beautiful body, he only had eyes for her diadem. And believe me, I know that look. That certainly does sound suspicious, but how will that help us find Draenor? Do you think the mysterious stranger might be behind the theft? Not necessarily, but he spoke with Draenor after the show, and it looked as though he was threatening him. Draenor is an honorable rogue. He would never steal from the woman he loves. If Draenor is mixed up in this, then I'm sure the stranger has something to do with it. What do you mean? Where could Draenor be? If that stranger is in league with the gang of murderers, you can find those scoundrels. If you can find those scoundrels, then you will find Draenor. I don't know where their hideout is, but perhaps the innkeeper at the Jagged Blade can help you. He knows the countryside hereabouts, and like the back of his hand. Perhaps he will have an idea. I hope you find them. Thanks to Selena, I can take 10 paces without arousing suspicion of the town guards and the villagers. We can never complete our mission without the help of someone who can move about freely. Mission? What mission? Me and my big mouth. Well, it's too late now. Draenor and I wanted to help the Guild of Thieves in Furdock. We are actually here for our entrance examination. I understand. Perhaps I can help you. What exactly is your mission? Well, would you really help us? Okay, listen up. We have to complete 3 tasks, each of which requires exceptional skill, which is why I came here with Draenor. He's a born thief. I think I'll have any problems. What do I have to do? I think we have to think about that first. Great. Now to the task. There are 3 tasks, but I only know the first one. Completing this task will lead us to the second task. Our orders are to find the chest at the Aves Shrine and steal its contents. Let's go away. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Silver healing. Okay. Granny good beat.
Son, is that you, Barnabas? Don't even think about coming back without the apples from my apple tree, or I'll box your ears.
The old lady wants some apples, huh?
Speak! Where can I find this bear cave?
Sorry, I don't think the Dark Forest is the right place for a young lady to go wandering about in on her own.
Are you blind, you numbskull? I am an Amazon warrior, not a hapless old maid. Well, that shut you up, didn't it? Never mind. If I rough, I can find that bear with a dunce like you.
Welcome to the Jagged Blade, the best tavern in all of Avestru.
I have no idea where those outlaws might be hiding, and if I did, I would have told the guards a long time ago. But if I was leading a gang of outlaws, I would hide in the Dark Forest, on Bald Mountain in the southwest. Bald Mountain is a high plateau with excellent views of the surrounding area. It's a long way from Sergeant Erland and his men. Oh, I used to drive a cart for the brewery in Furdock. I delivered this wonderful beverage to all the villages around here. After a while, I befriended one of the innkeepers here in Abistru. And then, one sorry day, he died. It was his dying wish that I take over his inn. And so here I am, inviting travelers with good food and good beer and a pleasant chat. Another question, okay. If you want to know more about the bear, go and see Owlstone the Hunter. He has put a bounty on the bear's head. I'm not much of a hunter myself, so I can't tell you anything more. Okay. Asking questions. Well, not much happens here. It's a sleepy little village, and that's what I like about it. Things are nice and quiet here, and we never have to wait long for a new delivery of Urdak Pale Ale. But this nasty business with those cutthroats has certainly changed things. Okay. What does she have to say?
By Rondra, what now?
Couldn't help but overhear your conversation with the innkeeper. Perhaps I can help you. Help me? A daughter of Kirkham never needs helping. And don't you forget that. I thought you might want someone to help you find a bear. Ha! I'm just getting bored with waiting for permission to continue on to Furdock. When I heard that a wild bear had been attacking the villagers, I thought that might be something of a challenge and a nice way to pass time. Well, if you are bored, perhaps you would like to accompany me to the Dark Forest. I'm sure we will find plenty of challenges within its depths. By Rondran's sword, why not? It certainly sounds better than listening to this blathering innkeeper all day. Alright then, I shall join you. Good, let's go. Excuse me, if you're looking for a new challenge, Owlstone the Hunter has not visited the village for a while now. Could you go to the Dark Forest and see if he is in good health? Of course, I can do that. Okay. Where is this Dark Forest again? Come on, go down the stairs. Hunter. Okay, let's go up to the hunter. Am I going the right direction? Okay, well we have to cross the river this way anyways.
Son, have you seen our master
Pardon, have you seen our master Requiem? He's a spellcaster.
He's waiting up, pointed out on the pretty road. He's been missing since yesterday.
No, I haven't come across him, and his name doesn't sound familiar either, I'm afraid. Really? The most magnificent Requiem Montagonus is one of Aventuria's archmages. He's a master extraordinarius, and is Spectabulus Honoris Causa of Festum. He is also the guardian of the Encyclopedia Sauria. And, oh, all this is just gobbledygook to you, isn't it? He is well known for his investigations into the reptilian draconic conspiracies that threaten our civilization. He is a learned man and a great scholar, and now he is lost. He is probably wandering about in the wilderness. You're clearly very worried about him. Are you students? Yes, we are. And we also try to keep an eye on him. His Magnificent is not the youngest anymore, and he can be a little distracted at times. Very distracted, in fact. Perhaps you could search for him. Yes, where did you last see Master Requiem? We were at the inn studying the local traditions and appreciating the nuanced delights of Furdock Pale Ale when he suddenly disappeared. Master Requiem, I mean. You know which direction Requiem went? The innkeeper said the master Ricarium mumbled something about gathering herbs and then left it in the direction of the dark forest. He didn't say anything to us before he left. We just looked away for a moment and then he was gone. I presume you were distracted by your beverages. Well, I can see what I can do. Thank you, and may the Cindy watch over you, and please don't mention any reptiles, snakes, dragons, or other scaly creatures when you find him. He'll only get excited, and we will wait here for you, and perhaps we'll manage to identify some sorcery of that smoky aftertaste. Okay, well, off into the woods. Okay. Cave. Bald Mountain. Okay, we need to head up that way, but let's go over to the hunter first, I suppose. Or do I want to check out these wagons and stuff up here? There's house. What's this woman got to say?
I'm busy. Speak to my husband, Barnabas Goodbeat. He's probably over by our apple tree.
A lot of people have tried to tell me that. I hope for your sake that this is really yours. Can you tell me the code word, please? No. Okay. Is that him down by the river? Guardsman. Okay, let's head off. I think this is the right direction. Okay, we need to go back to get back to the path. I wish I could run. Okay, the spacebar pauses. No running from shift.
Hey you, be careful. It's not safe in the dark forest. Wild animals and robbers are on the loose there.
Thanks, guy. Thank you for the warning, but I'm sure we'll manage. Autosave, awesome. Oh, I can... Johnberry is common and versatile medicinal herb, as well as being used to prevent bleeding and counteract poisoning. It is also an important ingredient in alchemy for making healing remedies. So can I pick it? Oh, I can. Okay. Did pick it, didn't I? No, I did not. Really, that Amazon has no weapons? She's just sitting there punching a dude?
To you forever. How can I help you?
Please be thinking about hunting. I must pay my... Ah yes, the pack of wolves led by a snow-white female has been marauding about the countryside. The leader is a cunning beast, and the pack has avoided all of my traps. There are too many of them for me to hunt down alone. Can you please help me by killing their leader and bringing me her pelt? It's not just that, there's also a wild bear causing trouble and has already attacked a number of travelers. I haven't been able to trap him yet, but you can follow his tracks to the cave at the Berry Lake. Avistru would be a much safer place without him. Please bring me his head as proof of your success. Oh, thanks. Let's go for the bear first. And did I level up something? I got some experience. I don't see anything that I can level up though. Okay. Pick all items up. Okay, so I have the wolf's paw and pelt scraps. Sweet. Now, that's the Bald Mountain, that's the cave. There's an anvil over there, huh? Let's go head over to the cave, because that's where that thinking bear is. Actually, looking at the time here, I think I'm going to call it here, and we will do another episode of this another time. It seems to be a pretty decent game. I'm liking it. Well, hey, let's check out
Let me do that.
her. She's got armor, she's got a bow and arrow, and a cleaver. Do I have to... Bows in the quiver. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Well, like I said, I'm gonna call it here. This has been Vepicha, and do the things you gotta do, you know. The like, the subscribe, the bell. Later.